print-on-demand niche research for your business. Now, there is a ton of good niches that I find inside of this video. I've been doing research the last few days and I'm coming across some really good stuff. And there's one niche in here that is just crushing and making a ton of sales. Probably one of the best niches that I've found so far with all these niche research videos that I've done for you. Keep in mind that you're always double checking for trademarks and copyrights. It's very, very important that you understand what you're doing. And if you do not understand, don't do it. It's that simple. All right, so I'm going to be doing some election research. And these are some niches that I'm finding based off of the stuff I've been doing this week, because the last week or a few days, a lot of crazy stuff is going on. And the political world, right? I'm not a big fan of anything around the political niche, but a lot of this stuff's trending. It's making sales. And when it comes to anything like that, that's what I do. I understand what's selling. I try to understand it and try to give you more knowledge on why it's selling, right? And then obviously when I see certain keywords that are populating and making sales, I'm like, cool, this is what's making sales right now. So anyone else 2024. Now, these people are not so funny political election shirt. You can kind of see what they're doing here. Anyone else 2024. You see what they're doing right here. It's like they don't like neither one of the presidents that are running for president. So it's like anyone else 2020. So it's a funny pun saying, right? Which is, I think, when it comes to both, when everything that's going on right now, this is pretty funny. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool design, right? Understanding, understanding the situation. I'm like, cool, let me make a funny t-shirt design based off of that. And I think this is a perfect one. This is probably one of the best t-shirts designs I've seen so far out of all the designs I've seen. So if you look at the all-time sales, it's made its first sale this year in February 2024, right? But looks like when something happens, it seems like it trends down, goes up, and it's a consistent seller. This is a good sign. And it was uploaded when 2023. This is interesting. So last year, 2023, but then it started making sales in 2024. Okay. And then the power of, just selling online, right? You can see this. So it was up for about a year, but then it started making sales in February of this year. And then look at it goes down, makes sales. And this is a BSR chart. If you're unaware what this is the information that Amazon is giving us right here. So it's saying that it's made its first sell, but then it started dropping down, making more sales. Every time it goes down and lower and lower and lower, that means it's making sales. Now, when it goes up and drops down again, that means it's making another sell, drop again. So when it starts ranking into the algorithm, it starts populating for certain search terms, right? Which would be like anyone else 2024, funny political election, USA, America. And see those keywords right here are starting to rank even more. Funny election campaign. You can see how they're doing that. So just leveraging long tail keywords in several different ways to, maybe rank for funny political election. Or what I found was anyone else 2024. People were actually searching that online. So when they search for that online, we have a result of 209. You can see right here, 50 bought in the past month, and you get the BSRs right now is at 598K, but then the next one's that's 951K, and you can see that there are some other t-shirts here too as well that are making sales. And obviously the goal is to rank number one. If you rank number one, you start to rank number one and and probably in a few different terms if you just kind of dig in a little bit more. But that term right there, anyone else 2024, people are searching for it, and it's in the number one spot right there. Top research design vault, 180 plus niches. With this, you get low competition niches, keywords related to that niche, trademark and copyright checks. Now, I know that people struggle with coming up with profitable niche research, and that is my goal with this, is to help you make money with these niche ideas. And the way that I'm going to be doing that is by providing more and more niches for you to give you inspiration and to help you understand what is selling at this time and point. Right now, I'm on track to be releasing new niches every week, and that can be averaged between 15 to 20 niches a week. So basically 80 niches a month. Now, once I get that down and have a good workflow for that, I'm going to try to increase that even more to where I'm releasing even more niches every week. And this is going to help you make money. My goal with this is to help you make money at the end of the day. And if you don't know who I am, I've sold over I'm on track right now, close to over $400,000 in royalties all time with Amazon merch alone, which is almost $2 million in sales. Now, this is the royalties all time, and I've spent over close to $100,000 on ads too as well. So you gotta get an idea of what I've done over the years. And this account I had pretty close to 8 years now and pushing. So I've done my fair share of research and understanding of the platform. And my goal is to help you, like I said. So go ahead and subscribe. $10 a month. If you don't like it, you can cancel at any time. But I'm going to be providing a ton of value back here. So that $10 a month is nothing. Now, this one right here, anyone under 70, 2024. This is a funny one. I thought I was like, so they're trying to get a president. They want something. They're trying to make a statement with this t-shirt and they want a president that's under 70, right? Which is funny, right? So looking at something like this right here, you have the red, white, and blue, anyone under 70 campaign, 2024, funny. And just like, don't take it too serious. This is something it's funny, right? They're just creating a design, and I'm pretty sure if you've seen someone wear this, they'll probably make you laugh, or most likely some of you probably be mad, or because it's like, yeah, I get what they're doing here. But when it comes to any of this stuff, it's just like people are searching for this stuff on Amazon, right? And we ain't got no BSR analytics there, but we go down right here, we have a result of, so we have 966K BSR July 9th, 2024. So this was uploaded this month and it's making sales already. Now, if we come over here, we have a result of 3,000 for anyone under 70, 2024. Now, keep in mind, Amazon is populating certain keywords in the search bar right here. So like they're saying, look at, people are actually searching for, flag, yard sign, shirt. So if I hit shirt, right, it's probably going to bring it down just a tiny bit more. But certain designs like this, as this time and point, they're going to be a lot of people uploading to these niches. So keep that in mind, especially on Amazon, to try to take advantage of the organic traffic as fast as possible, because with certain designs, we know that we cannot run ads to. And the reason being, Amazon doesn't like when we run ads to political t-shirts. So just keep an eye out some of these ones right here. These are anything you think of anything else around this, right? That's the main goal too as well, just to get inspiration. Like, what else can you do here? Is there anything else that you can do? And look at, they're actually, maybe because it's just more general, but and not saying like a president's name or anything like that, or a person that's running for president. So they're getting away with that. I'm not too sure on that, but for the most part, if they know that it's anything related around political, they will suspend the ad campaign ASAP. Now, when you're looking at this stuff right here, now remember the Amazon search bar is going to be your best friend. So sometimes it's not that's some of the stuff and some of the information that I'm sharing with you. I literally just use the Amazon search bar to see if it's trending, or how is it populating over here, which is really cool. So you can see how I did that. Just you leveraging the search bar, guys. Just literally typing in something into the search bar and see what's populating. Now, this is one that I found in a previous video, right? Depending on what the sequence is, I upload these videos. Kamala Harris 2024 for president campaign. This is that button style design. You're seeing that right there. Now, this is the #1 bestseller right now. 4.7 out of 5, 13 ratings. Nothing too crazy about this design, right? And if we come down, look at the all-time sales, you're going to see that this is actually uploaded in 2020, but it is doing some freaking depth. So Matt just check this out. So this design was uploaded in 2020, right? And in 2024, it's cranking. It's crushing. This BSR is like 86. Holy smokes. That's over. I'm definitely over $100 a day. That is crazy. This one t-shirt is probably going to make someone's whole entire month in sales and Amazon sales. And this is uploaded. Look at that. Holy moly. It's like, it's showing some, and this is to go to like 71 KB, but this is the goes to show you that like it's right. Like look at this chart. Like remember, like I told you, when it goes up and drops down, that means it's made a sell. But it's not showing like any type of signs. But just because it's a current event and stuff that's happening right now in the world, that is crazy. All the way down to 86. So 86 in clothing, shoes, and jewelry. This thing is cranking, making a lot of sales. And this goes to show you right here. Like there's a demand for this. It's trending. This is trending right now. Now, at the time of finding this, there was like only like 430 something results, right? Now, let me type in shirt. I'm typing in shirt. See what happens. No, thousands. We'll go back over here. This Kamala Harris for president, right? This right here, people are searching for this nonstop right now. So if you can figure out, look at, see, and we're going to go down, look at this. The BSR is going to tell us this story right here. 86, 3,000, 4,000, 7,000. So gold mine, 6, 2,000, 441, 3,242. This right here it's a niche right now that people are searching for, and there's so much demand for it, and organically ranking that it's going off the charts. Okay. And this is, I'm happy to share something like this with you. And this happened within the last few days. So if you're unaware of this, it's game time to get to work and start creating designs and uploading to this niche. But certain phrases, certain different ways, I want you to think about this right here. So in the search bar up here, we're talking about this. Think of different ways that you can search to find a president, like how she's running for president. She's the first woman president, right? And she can possibly win it that way too as well. Think of different ideas like that. Kamala Harris for president. People are actually searching for this search term. Now, Harris for president, or just think of different ways. Try to figure out that long tail keyword. Maybe Harris so Kamala Harris for president 2024, right? Obviously, you're seeing some of the titles in here that people are using that actual keyword phrase, and like vote for first woman president, things like that. So think of different ideas. If there's things that you can think about, do that, because these BSRs are amazing right now, and they're just going off the charts and making a lot of sales. All right, something I want to go over too is everything that I found in this video I was using Merch Informer, and let me show you what I like to use. So I come over here to product research on the left hand side. It brings a little drop down. We're going to be using Merch Hunter and Movers and Shakers. So let me pop open a tab for Movers and Shakers and Merch Hunter. So for example, let's say we're coming in here into Movers and Shakers, and this is cool because there's a lot of good designs that are shared in here daily, and just new ideas that you come in here and you're going to see. And right below, you're going to see these are the BSRs. And if it goes up, makes a sell, it drops down. When it goes up and it drops down, it makes a sell. Same thing, drop down, make a sell. So the more of the up and down we see going on, the better. So let's come down. Let's see what we can find. There is nothing I can do except reach the top shelf. I can't do that. So for that one, short niche, like short people niche, I'm thinking that one. Let's go down to, let's say, for example, let's say funny alien Halloween costume. You can see what they did here. But let's take it's gonna pop open up here on Amazon. That's a cool thing too. So all these are clickable. Come over here. Let's take that and let's come over here into the keywords of Merch Hunter. So, and you can also exclude all these brands if you're want to keep out Disney, Star Wars, which is really cool. But we're gonna go ahead and just keep category shirts, marketplace US, top 100, and you can filter any of these by using this. And then we're gonna hit search. This is all personal preference, but for this example, I'm gonna show you, and it's gonna basically take that keyword alien and it's going to filter all this. And usually you would have to dig into Amazon.com and just take out all kinds of, different different listings, go through the whole thing and making sure that the algorithm is giving you this and that. Now we're looking at BSRs. A lot of these BSRs, look at this. These BSRs are crushing. 19,000, 14,000, 23,000, 27,000. This is a cool one. 27,000, but it's just giving you anything with the keyword alien in the title. It's basically ripping it from Amazon.com but making it all organized for you. It's nice and clean right here. These are all Amazon merch products, right? We're down to the middle of the page and we're still 50K BSR. That's a good sign. That means that there's a demand inside of this niche, but there's a lot of inspiration that you can get from this. Just by looking at all this, there's a ton of good inspiration that can be done here. Look at this one. Get the alien hugging the cat, which is pretty cool. So, and yeah, it's cool. So this is how you can do research and come up with different inspiration, find the trending ideas in a niche, which is very, very big for you as if you're a designer or if you're trying to come up with new ideas. This is an awesome way to leverage Movers and Shakers and Merch Hunter inside of Merch Informer. All right, so the next niche idea is Kennedy for President 2024. He is running for president too as well. Right now, we're going to go look at these BSRs too. Now, 4.0 out of 5 ratings. We come down all-time sales. Let's look at this, right? It's made its first sell this year, 2024, in May, and it's selling. Now, you just think about the bigger picture too, because there's pretty sure that every president that's running for president right now, and if you've got a list down of people that that are running for president, it's time to crank out these designs. Now, it can get a little confusing after, because once they're not, if they don't make president, right? They're not president. especially for like Trump. Let's say if he's running for president and he's not president no more, and or he runs for president, doesn't make it, right? Remember, Trump, he has his own brand too as well. So like if certain designs are created a certain way, they can possibly go for you, right? And that's, some people don't like the design for this niche because it can be a little confusing, and I completely understand. But looking at something like this, you can see this is a fairly new design and it's making sales. Right, it was uploaded this year and it's at 231 KBSR. Now that's to say, when it comes to each president is going to be a little different when it comes to looking at, let's see. So it's a vintage, vintage button. You can see how they did what they did right here, right? That little kind of like that button circle design. We come over here, a Kennedy 2024 shirt. Right, we have a result of 202, but if we look at the other BSRs, right, like we look at that one, this is 231, 468, 678, and kind of just looking at this to understand the demand of certain niches, which can be very, very powerful, because look at this one right here. This one has a decent BSR, right? And this one's a 2 as well, but you know, every single design is going to be a little bit different than the other. Look right here, 198, and that's it. Looks pretty interesting, right? So I think a lot of these niches are definitely understanding them, right? You're going to see a lot of these designs are text-based designs, red, white, and blue. Think of the colors, stuff like that, the color schemes, or, you know, anything funny that a certain president said. Keep that in mind, because we know that Trump says a lot of funny stuff or a lot of crazy stuff, if you want to put it that way. It's funny and crazy. You're like, wow, I can't believe a person said that. And you know, some people are like, it's funny. And you know what I mean? Everyone has their own opinions when it comes to this, but I think it's definitely a lot of money. Every time there's an election or anything of some sort, especially in the USA, there is a lot of demand. People want to buy t-shirts to wear, to make a statement on their, you know, on what they're wearing. So just understanding that is very, very, very powerful. And if you want more low competition niches like this, watch this video right here next. Thank you very much for watching. Peace out.